Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is the Machamp King, and today we're doing another deep dive into a trainer archetype, Iono. So Iono's Bellibolt is a stage 1 280 HP, that's fat for a stage 1, holy cow. But it has the ability Electric Streamer. So as often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic lightning energy card from your hand to one of your Iono's Pokemon. That's pretty cool. So definitely, you gotta play a lot of Iono's Pokemon in here. Unfortunately, you can't be accelerating anything to like an Iron Hands, which would be so broken. But, you know, I digress. The other Iono's Pokemon we obviously have is Iono's Tadbulb. So just a 60 HP basic, tiny charge, cool beans. It evolves into the Bellibolt. We also have Iono's Voltorb. So Iono's Voltorb, 70 HP basic with the Voltaic Chain. And that's 20 plus 20 more for every energy attached to all of your Iono's Pokemon. That could be pretty cool just as a basic. 20 times, 10 would be 200, if you got a bunch in play. Yeah, why not? But Iono's Electrode is the cool thing here. Now, Iono's Electrode is 100 HP, but it has the Thump Thump Boom attack. So this Pokemon does 100 damage to itself, so it knocks it out. Flip a coin if heads your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out. So you could do like a little one for 2Z or something like that. That's pretty cool. Or if you have a way to raise Iono's Electrode's HP, you don't even have to knock yourself out. So yeah, let's see. We also have Iono's Wattrel. So it's a 60 HP basic. Flip a coin and it's 10 plus 20 more of heads. Nothing special there. But Iono's Kilowattrel has the Flashing Draw, so you can discard a basic lightning energy from this Pokemon in order to use this ability, and once during your turn, you can draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. Now, Iono's Kilowattrel stacks, so you can use multiple if you would like, if you want to discard more energy per turn. Now, this Flashing Draw ability works very well with a new stadium. So even though this is not an Iono card, it says once during each player's turn, that player may put up to 2 basic lightning energy from their discard into your hand. That's pretty sick, especially if you're discarding it with Kilowattrel, you can get those into your hand and then accelerate them with Bellibolt. So there you go. Now we do have one final Iono trainer, and it is Iono. Can't make an Iono's deck if you don't play Iono. I know this is not new, but obviously Ionos shuffle their hand, both players shuffle their hand onto the bottom of their decks and draw the same number for the prize cards you have. So there you go, that is the major players in the Iono archetype, and let's check out the deck list. So the deck list consists of a 2-2 split of the Tadbulb and Bellibolt, 2-2 of Wattrel Kilowattrel, 2 Miraidon, 2 Iron Hands EX, and a 1-1 of Voltorb and Electrode. We also have 4 Ionos, 3 Arvens, 1 Boss's Orders, and a Research, 4 Electric Generators, a 4-4 split of Nest and Ultra Ball, 2 Switch, a Prime Catcher, a Counter Catcher, and 1 Super Rod with 1 Night Stretcher. We also play 1 Earthen Vessel, 2 Bravery Charms, and a Luxurious Cape with 3 Levincias and 12 basic lightning energy. Now the point of this deck is to potentially attack with like Tadbulb or something as early as turn 2 if you can accelerate a bunch of energy. You can use Electrode as a single prizer to take 2 prizes potentially. You got the Luxurious Cape on it even, so that way if you knock out your opponent's active, it doesn't knock out itself, and you can maybe use it a second time, so that's pretty cool. Now, we do also play the Kilowattrel for draw. You can hand attach or use Electric Generator onto the Miraidon and Iron Hands, since those are still pretty good attackers. And yeah, so that's what we got in the deck today. Just big beefy Pokemon. We got the Bravery Charms for the Miraidons or the Iron Hands. And yeah, let's check it out in action today. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We are gonna do Nest Ball Bravery Charm. So we'll Nest Ball for the Miraidon. Slap our Bravery Charm onto it. And then we will Miraidon to the... Let's go... Should we go... Yeah, let's go Miraidon Iron Hands, and then Miraidon to the Tadbulb Wattrel. So that's pretty cool. Our Voltorb is going to go down, but we'll want to attack. We'll want to attach to the Bellibolt when we can. So yeah, let's do that. So we got 3 energies on, which is nice. Now we can evolve the Bellibolt, and that'll do 230. It does have a 2 retreat cost though, so we'll see what they can do. I don't know if they have any Matangs, but they are, let's see, 30, 60. They only are hitting for 60 actually, so yeah, they might just go into the Matangs. Okay, I don't know why they attached to the Snorlax. I mean, that doesn't do a ton. See, because if they would have done, I don't know. Yeah, they wasted their restart because they were going to TM Evo both Matangs anyways. So, alright, we do survive. No damage. I was expecting a Hops Choice Band for the knockout, but they do have both Matangs. Our Bellibolt can do 230 exactly enough if we can get enough energy on, but let's have at it. So let's Bellibolt to the Kilowattrel. We might need to draw some more cards. I don't really want to Iono. So let's Arven for Electric Generator Bravery. Okay, we got 1. I will put this on to... I will put this onto the Bellibolt, and then I will flashing draw. Okay, so there's some. That's actually fine. Let's Electric Streamer, and we'll have to end our turn. So 1 more energy, and we can KO the Hops Zacian. And we also already have an Iron Hands almost set up as well. It's set up enough where we can just do a hand attachment. I know the Iono's Bellibolt can't really one-shot, or can't accelerate energy, I mean, to the Iron Hands. It's only Iono's Pokemon, but... They didn't even bother trying to Matang. That's funny. Alright, so we need 2 energy. 1 here and 1 here. So if I attach the Luxurious Cape right now before I Iono, what happens? Because Voltorb has 100 HP. So if I attach the Luxurious Cape to it, it would have 200 HP. Yeah, we could do... Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, might as well. And Iono. Okay, we got a switch, even better. So let's switch. Let's Electric Streamer. 1 here, 1 to the Kilowattrel. I will Ultra Ball for the Iono's Electrode. And then I will Flashing Draw for 6. Nice. Attach there. I will Electric Streamer onto the Kilowattrel. And then I will Thunderous Bolt for 230 onto the Hops Zacian EX. Nice. So Levincia can get us those two energies back. We have the switch to get out of the Iono's Bellibolt. And okay. Yeah, they can try and Metal Maker. So if they Metal Maker enough, 240, 273, yeah. Well, really, they didn't even need the Post-Wick, but they need one more off of this Metang. Dang, dude, they got 4? Holy cow. Now, they cannot use Brave Slash next turn, so maybe I go in. Oh, it's weak. Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe I just go in with Amp You Very Much, and they'd have to retreat out of it or something. Unless they have, like, a switch card. That's not great. But yeah, they'll be evening up the prizes right now. But yeah, maybe I go in with the Iron Hands and just try and amp you them very well. I'll arm press them, but then set up the amp you very much, maybe. Dang, they'll have a 9-card hand, like, and all they would need is a switch. Oh, or I could okay, well, here's the thing. Levincia does work. Tadbulb. Let's go grab a couple of energies. Put one onto the Electrode. Let's get that. We'll grab one. Okay. I could boss up the Metang. That would mean that this is already an attacker. But it would only be doing 270 because they would need the Post-Wick down or a Choice Band. So I will boss. Let's Kilowattrel. Okay, I know I don't have any more energies in deck, so that's useless. But I will amp you very much for 2 prizes. And there's the Bellibolt. Sweet. So, I do have the Bellibolt for energy acceleration. I do have another Levincia to get me another 2 energies out of the discard, so I actually have everything I need to KO this Zacian, even if they do bump the stadium. Okay, so yes, they are taking the knockout, unfortunately. Do they have an Iono to get my hand all the way down to 2? Yep, good thing that that doesn't stack. Nope. Okay, so we win the game. Nice. So they will take the knockout, doing 300 damage to my Iron Hands. But then we have Tadbulb, Levincia for the 2 energies, and then we have 4 energies in hand just to put onto the Bellibolt and win the game. Yep, that doesn't do, that's not a, yeah, a Bravery Charm would have done it, but yeah, they're doing a ton of damage. 330 damage. Ooh, and they still flip the script. I mean, unless, okay, here's the thing. Unless their A-spec of choice is unfair stamp, yeah, that was the only other thing that could hand disrupt. So, good thing we got the Bellibolt off the prizes. Otherwise, we would have just had to attach and hope for a heads flip. But we'll guarantee it. We'll guarantee it. So, Bellibolt, Levincia, 2 energies from the discard, Electric Streamer, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Thunderous Bolt for the knockout. GG's. Alright, our opponent is Darth Panda. They were able to Ultra Ball away these two for a Duraludon. They probably don't have much going on. But let's Miraidon for Tandem Unit. Let's go Wattrel and actually let's just go double Wattrel so we can thin our hand as much as possible. I don't want to Nest Ball because I do want to Ultra Ball away this and something else for next turn and be able to discard an energy. So unfortunately I'm not going to be like attaching, but I will end my turn there. Hopefully they don't have a lot going on because they had to Ultra Ball away an energy, but we will see. Okay, so they bosses orders up the Iron... Ooh, not the Iron Hands. Okay, that's interesting. I can just switch back into something else. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Let's go Miraidon for... let's go Tadbulb. We'll ditch those two for Kilowattrel. And we will attach it to Kilowattrel. And we'll Flashing Draw. Alright, there's another one. Let's Iono. Hopefully we get a lot of energies and a Bellibolt. Dang. Well, let's Electric Generator. Put that onto Iron Hands. And we'll end our turn. So, nothing super special. The Bellibolts and the Kilowattrels are really great because I just need an Ultra Ball. But we'll be able to siphon through our deck pretty quickly with these cards. Because I can actually take out the Pheasantipity with the Bellibolt's attack. Alright, nice. Alright, we will attach for turn to the Tadbulb. Let's Iono again. Hopefully we can get like a Levincia too. You've got to be joking me, dude. Ah, frick. Okay. Well, let's go Bravery Charm on Iron Hands. And we have another Iono even. But, dang, we also have 3 energies. Alright, we'll end our turn again. I don't know where all of our Ultra Balls are, guys. We got 3 more Ultra Balls and 2 Bellibolts. Like, where? Okay. No, Relicanth. Monkey Dory. Nothing. I mean, I could easily Prime Catch or something. Ooh, the 3 researches in hand. That's crazy. Right? Yeah. But only 1 energy still. So they're not doing that great either, but... I mean, this is going to be our 3rd Iono, like, trying to look for stuff. If I could top deck an Ultra Ball or a Bellibolt, that'd be great, because I could get 3 cards in hand. Ugh. Alright, let's attach one here, and let's Iono. Can we, like, get some stuff, please, now? Valencia, and there we go. Jeez. Okay. Let's ditch those for Bellibolt. We will Electric Streamer onto itself. We will Flashing Draw. And then we will Levincia. And then we will Electric Streamer again. So, there, 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 and there. And then we'll Flashing Draw again. Alright, nice. So we will Thunderous Bolt for 230 and the knockout. So hopefully we can get some more energy onto the Iron Hands. We'll be able to boss something for 2 more prizes. So, who knows. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. Because I could Arven for Prime Catcher. But I could also Arven for Electric Generator. Okay, Jamming Tower. That's fine. We have another Levincia. And are they still... Do they still only have 1? Yeah, they only have 1 in the discard. Okay, now there's a second one. So now they can attack with Duraludon. Let's see. Yeah, Mach Bolt really doesn't do a ton. It's just 70 damage. So that's not great. The Kilowattrels are definitely not the... Oh, okay, sure. That's fine. I really wish I had the Levincia, though. Okay, I do have Prime Catcher. Okay, this plus an Electric Generator could be good. Let's see. 300 damage, I mean, I could go Kilowattrel and Archaludon. It'd be 70 and then 230 if they didn't have a boss. So I could definitely do that. Right now it is doing 220, so it's 60 left. I do have to worry about the boss's orders next turn, because this can't attack, so I do either have to switch or, yeah, I do either have to switch or Prime Catcher, but I would rather get my Iron Hands built up and Prime Catcher something. It's not great. Luxurious Cape is not great. Let's see. It is a 1 retreat cost. So let's go Electric Steamer to the Kilowattrel. I will switch to the Kilowattrel. I will Flashing Draw. Okay. I will Ultra Ball onto... Oh, my second one's prized. I really can't. Okay. I really can't have this guy get knocked out then. Okay. Alright, I guess the only move I have is to go Muckbolt. And then I hope they don't have boss and I can hit and KO the Archaludon with Bellibolt. Let's see what they have. Okay, they can draw some cards with their Riverroom. And they didn't get a Dark Energy, so I wonder if they're not... Yep, so no attachment for Dark. No supporter, though. And they get to draw 3. Ultra Ball, okay, so they can go into the other Duraludon, but I do have the Prime Catcher to chase with the Bellibolt if they go into the fresh one. Yeah, they very much could retreat. I would like it if they didn't, so I didn't have to waste my Prime Catcher, but still. Let's see here. Yeah, they don't. Okay, cool. So they do have a second one set up. That's fine. I can also try and pop it with my Voltorb. So, I was gonna. That's not good. I was going to, that was like the literal one top deck I didn't need. Okay, so they're gonna KO me. So I need something. Okay, Electric Generator and Levincia is really cool. That's actually pretty great. But I need... So I can Levincia a couple of energies to hand. I can hand attach to the Kilowattrel if need be. because I'm gonna need my Night Stretcher to get back the Bellibolt to accelerate some stuff, or I can try an Electric Generator 2 energies to the Electrode. So that is something. But yeah, we just need 1 heads. We just need 1 heads on an Electrode. So let's see if it can do it for us. Okay, here we go. We'll throw up Miraidon because we'll probably have to Prime Catcher. But, okay. Electrode. Levincia. Is there anything that we can thin our hand with? No. Here's the thing though. We only have 2 in our deck. Okay. Levincia. Okay, come on. Electric Generator. 1. Sick. Okay. That's all we need. This is this is gonna be so cool. Prime Catcher, come on, come on, come on. Flip heads, flip heads. I need you to flip heads. We'll go thump, thump, boom. 100 damage. Flipping a coin. No! No! Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Alright. Well, we just gave them a free prize, and if they have Energy Boss, then they win. Dang. Okay, here's the thing. We still have an out. I believe. Because if they attack this, we can send up a 1 retreat cost, and we have Levincia. We would have to have our Rod and a couple of Electric Generators. We still have to... we lost. Well, that is the deck, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Iono's deep dive, and it's really actually not too bad. Thunderous Bolt does a really good amount of damage because usually the discrepancy between, you know, hitting for big basic EXs was, does your attack do 220 or 230? So I'm glad this does 230, as you could see with the Zacian attack. It's just perfect math there. But yeah, I had to include that coin flip loss. It was just too good, you know. I really wished that we saw you know, Electrode win us the game. It had the opportunity to, but oh well, what can I say? But thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. That would do me wonders, and it would just make me feel so good. So thank you so much, and you all have a nice day. Peace.